Today I'm going to be demonstrating various sorting algorithms, starting with the insertion sort. First, we initialize an array. We start with the first number, we put it off to the side, and then we move on to the next number, and we see is this smaller than a 9? And it is, so we put it here. 4 is smaller than a 9, and it's also smaller than a 5. So it goes here. 3 is smaller than a 9, smaller than a 5, and smaller than a 4. 8 is smaller than a 9. It's not smaller than a 5. So it goes here. A1 is smaller than a 9, smaller than an 8, smaller than a 5, smaller than a 4, smaller than a 3. 0 is smaller than a 9, 8, 5, 4, 3, and a 1. So it's inserted at the very last element of the array. A 2 is smaller than a 9, 8, 5, 4, 3, and it's larger than a 1. The 2 would be inserted here. Reverse is larger than a 9, so it stays here. 6 is smaller than a reverse, smaller than a 9, smaller than an 8, and it's larger than a 5. So it would be inserted here. That is insertion sort. And then demonstrate selection sort. First, we loop through the entire array and look to see which one is the smallest number. That would be a 0. So we would put that at the start. Now this is off to the side because this is a new array. And we loop through the entire array again to see the smallest number. And we see it's 1. Now we loop through the array again. See the smallest number is a 2. Now we loop through the array again. See the smallest number is a 3. Loop through it again. Smallest number is a 4. Loop through it again. Smallest number is a 5. Again. Smallest number is a 6. Again. 8. Finally, 9, and reverse. That is selection sort. Now, I will demonstrate merge sort. Merge sort first splits the array into 2 halves, and then it splits the array again into another 2 halves. Of 2s and 3s in this case. If it was an array of the size 8, there would just be pairs of 2. First, let's start on this side. This is currently in order, so there's nothing to sort here. Here we look at the first and see if it is greater than last, and it is. So we move it here. We do the same thing for this. This is currently in order. Same for this, and this is also currently in order. Now, we compare the first element of this to this. We see this one is smaller, so we move it here. Now we do this again, and we see that this is smaller. Do this again. This is smaller, and then we put this full array on this side. Now we have to sort this side. We see, we compare the first number, 0, smaller, First number, 1 is smaller, 3 smaller, 4 is smaller, and reverse. Now we sort these two arrays in the same method that we have done for the other arrays. So out of these two, 0 is smaller. Out of these two, 1 is smaller. Out of these two, 2 is smaller. Out of these, 3. These, 4. These, 5, 6, 8, 9, and reverse. That is merge sort. Thank you.